Okay, so let me first apologize. Y'all didn't get to see my beautiful face yesterday. Let me tell you. So my day started. Well, yeah, I did. I took a picture. So my day started off early. I had to be at the VA hospital at 8 in the morning, and I had a long night. I have been working on my hair, repairing my own hair, and I'm adding color to it. So it's gonna be this reddish color and blonde on the ends. Well, this is gonna be blonde, not really on the ends, but it's gonna be two-tone. So I'm slowly working on that. It's a process. So I've been doing that and trying to get my trainings in and trying, yeah, so it's a lot. But let me tell you, in 5 years, prayerfully before the end, a lot of prayerfully before the end, y'all gonna see this. Y'all gonna start seeing stuff. Y'all gonna start seeing stuff this year, honestly. But y'all are gonna remember these times here in some years and be like, okay, I saw her do it. Okay, that's gonna happen. I'm telling you. God already showed me some. All right, so let me discuss, and I'll be taking my products while I'm talking to y'all. Let me discuss. Okay, no, I made 40. I'll be 42 in February. Let me tell you, when you turn 40, then you have unlocked the you have to get, I say unlocked, but it's not really unlocked, but you have to start getting mammograms. And can I tell you that I do not like those? Let me tell you something. Now, I'm a size D right now, okay? I have not always been that way. That's my NRG, and I'm about to crack it. That's my last one. But I got some coming in. So, I don't like them. Let me tell you. So, I've been small breast. For most of my life, I was small breast, okay? I had mouthful. That's it, mouthful. As I had kids, that's when I started getting breasts. Like after each time I had a child, then I got them. Not my first child though. When I had Jarvis, I went right back down. Okay. Well, over the years, when I started having my girls, I guess when I got pregnant with my girls, I started getting breasts. All right. If the way that the mammogram works, if I would have had the size that I got now, I mean, if I would have had the size then what I have now, so if I would have been small now, I wouldn't have nothing up there for them to put on the machine. I'm trying to understand. I really think that a man made that machine. I'm going to really look this up for real, for mammogram. I really think a man made the mammogram machine. I'm telling you right now. I think a man made. Oh, Lord, y'all, I got to order some more bit tonight. I really feel like a man made it. I'm trying to understand whose idea was it for you to first stand. And I'm thinking now, I'm pretty, I'm okay. I'm not in super shape, y'all, but I'm okay. Well, somebody that's not so okay have to do that. That is torture. You be sitting up there crunked up and probably side, they pulling and snatching and carrying on. Who does that? Then you doing it to an older lady? What if it's a lady who gotta use a cane or something, or go in there and you pulling and stretching and carrying on and pushing, and you gotta sit up like this and go on. I'm trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. It's gotta be a different way. I know it is. So females, because that's not my medical field, that's not my calling. Okay, that's not my calling. Females, y'all need to think of the mammogram process. Come on, somebody come up with the machine. Something come up, because with the process they got right now, I'm not understanding it. Okay, so look, so I woke up to, until I woke up, that's the name of the thing. I opened up to, because I had another one, but I don't think I have the space. Okay, the Total Truth. I did the Total Truth. I read that one. Ooh, did I get this one? Okay, this is the one right after the Total Truth. Yeah, so let's do this one. Okay, this one is Anger Gets an Eviction Notice. This is my girl, Lisa Nichols. I told you this book is pretty old. I got to get my stuff on here, my nails done. My polish changed. So again, Lisa Nichols, this is my lady. I love her. This is No Matter What, and it's the 9 steps to living the life you love. Man, when I tell y'all this book right here, if you do the exercises, I have not done all of them. But if you do the exercises, this will take you deep into yourself, which is what you need in order to grow. Okay. So, anger gets an eviction notice. That's what I opened up. I originally opened up to the wake up call, but this is right after the other ones because this is the one that I did put a space in for. So, anger gets an eviction notice. People often misunderstand the responsibility layer under anger, thinking it's about assigning fault or taking the blame for what's happened. Blame and fault are disempowering because they're only about looking to the past, to a time when nothing can be changed because it's already occurred. Regardless of previous events, you can always take responsibility for how you handle their impact now. This empowers you to change the present moment as well as your future. To evict all those feelings of guilt and shame and let go of any mistakes you've made in the past once and for all. It helps to express, then release the emotions you're feeling right down to the core. You may find you've been keeping a little pocket of negative emotions off to the side, full of frustrations and hurts you stopped processing during temporary periods of feeling better. The decision to put your feelings aside can happen for any number of reasons. It's too painful or too scary to continue. You don't want to stir up anything that will prevent you from moving on, or you think you'll have to do something you don't want to do. My initial forgiveness work prior to Eve's intervention had prepared me for this important step. It had helped to get my emotional processing going and to build the foundation I needed to then deal with these more deeply rooted and raw emotions. But I hadn't addressed my anger because doing so would have meant opening up the wound again. Now, one thing was for sure. I wasn't going to let myself stop processing it until I was done. People can spend their whole lives skating over the surface of forgiveness while their wounds continue to hurt deep inside. Until we heal, we can't truly live a life of happiness and unlimited possibility. So much energy gets stuck in the pieces of leftover resentment we tuck away after we think we've moved past something. I didn't realize the extent of my anger until Eve literally drew it out of me, and it allowed me to begin to heal more fully, to reach much deeper beneath the surface. Oh, that's it. The next one is finding compassion. Ooh, that's a pretty long one, but because I've already talked, I'm not going to do that one. Okay, so it's basically talking about anger and how you have to take responsibility, your own responsibility, and how you choose to react to it, regardless of I guess the cause of it or what you feel the cause of it is. She's saying not too much to focus on or assigning blame or fault, but to focus on what is it? Forgiving empowers you to change the present moment as well. Regardless of present events, you can always take responsibility. So just focus on the responsibility of it. The responsibility, your responsibility in your act of anger. And it's telling you to not link or to cling on to feelings of guilt or shame. And that you have to release the emotions. One of the things on one of my trainings, she was saying to pay attention to, it was Coach Stormy, to pay attention to how you're feeling with something. Like, how do you feel when you get angry? You can feel, do you get hot? Does your body get hot? Do your hands shake? I know when I start getting irritated, if I get too irritated, and this is crazy because I do some of the same stuff for some of the same things, so it's hard for people to they might think they can read me, but it's hard to read. He read himself sometimes. But I noticed that I tap my leg. I have my right leg, it be going 100 miles per hour. That's how I think that's my way of soothing myself. Like if my or I twitch my foot. If I'm in super pain, I do it. If I get to a point where I am like upset and I am trying to keep from blowing up, then I might do it. Or I might do it if something is on my mind and it's like taxing, or if I'm worried or something, then I might do it. Is one of the things. I'll just tap my leg. Then that's just for an example. And it could be that I'm just rocking a baby. Sometimes I'll just do that, just rocking a baby. So they're saying to get to know yourself. It is so important to just get to know yourself. We are so wrapped up in engulfing ourselves into other people because we are lonely or feel like we're lonely, and we don't get to know ourselves and know the things that we like and don't like. And that can change. Like that can change within, like something that I may have liked, months ago, I might not like it now. It might not be my taste, or something that I could, or this is my daughter's sleeping cap. So things that I may have dealt with or been able to have a tolerance for a few months ago, I just may not have the tolerance for it anymore. And it's perfectly okay. We grow, we change. That's what happens. As long as it's not negative, then that's just what happens, okay? If it's negative, then you need to tackle or do the steps that you need to take to tackle that. And that still goes with inner. You have to do inner. That is all I have. All right, I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, amazing day. And if you do not have an amazing day, in the words of the beautiful Miss Tabitha Brown, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's. All right, love y'all.